Welcome back. The Pancreatic Cancer Action Network's Walk to End Pancreatic Cancer is less than 2 weeks away. We have Cody Filbert here now to talk more about the walk and their mission. Cody, good morning.
Good morning.
A pleasure to have you here with us. I want to start by talking a little bit more about that mission. Why is it so vital for you all to try to get the word out there and raise awareness for pancreatic cancer?
So pancreatic cancer is the third leading cause of all cancer-related deaths in the United States, with a less than a 12% 5-year survival rate. So that means for every 100 people diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, only 12 people will survive for 5 years afterwards.
Are the signs and symptoms very clear to people so that they know to go get checked?
So unfortunately, because of where the pancreas is located so deep into the stomach, the signs and symptoms aren't always there. So sometimes you may have abdominal pain. So that may be a first sign that some people do check out, but not always.
So what should people be keeping in mind, especially in terms of their genetics, when they're trying to figure out whether or not they should look into this?
So if someone in their family has ever been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, there are blood tests out there sponsored by Grail, who is our national sponsor this year, that they can help identify a certain protein within the cancer. It's not always going to be prevalent, but it is a possibility. So we do encourage people to go out and get genetic blood testing if they do have a line of history. Okay,
so I want to talk a little bit more about your organization, Pancan now, and you all support the Vanderbilt Ingram Cancer Center. What does that mean?
So through Pancan, we do have a precision promise arm. So what that means is there are some national clinical trials, and Pancan does support Vanderbilt Ingram as one of those clinical trial sites.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about what the organization does on its mission to try to get more people aware.
So we have multiple different arms that people can get involved in. So that means like our mission side and our advocacy. So we do reach out to federal legislators to try to get them to fund pancreatic cancer research on a national basis. There's multiple other things that we do, whether that's community events, spreading the awareness, just going out and getting people involved, providing information about the disease as well.
And one of the community events is the walk you have coming up on April 29th. So tell us a little bit more about what it entails, the walk.
So Purplestride, Tennessee will happen on April 29th, early in the morning. People will start showing up about 6 a.m. We'll have food trucks, DJ, just an opportunity to honor all individuals that have been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. This year we're building a tribute wall to honor anyone that's been diagnosed, whether they're a survivor, a patient, or they've ultimately passed away. But it's an opportunity to just bring together the entire community across the city.
Okay, and this is one of several events that are happening across the country?
Yep, so there'll be 59 other events just nationwide happening all on the same day.
Wow, so even if you have a family member in New York State or somewhere else, they can be doing their Purplestride and you're doing it here in Nashville.
Absolutely.
Very cool. What do people need to know if they want to sign up and get registered?
So it's a free event, so anybody is welcome to come out to it. It's at Two Rivers Park here in Nashville. But it's just an opportunity just to bring together the entire community. We do have a fundraising goal of $100,000. Currently we're sitting right underneath 37. We have 10 pancreatic cancer survivors registered right now. So there's just so many different ways that they can get involved, but it's a free event, so we just ask everybody to come on out.
Awesome. All right, Cody, thank you for your time this morning. We appreciate it. Folks are going to have more information about Purplestride on our website. Just go to WKRN.com and look for the Newsmaker tab.